4, 5, 6. Okay. Onslaught Gnarl or Agony Branch? Onslaught Gnarl sounds cool. So, plus 13 out of 14 maximum mana. This gives me plus 19 out of 24 maximum mana. It gives me 18% out of 19% increased spell damage. This gives me 15 out of 19. It gives me 17 out of 20 maximum mana. So it gives me 19 out of 20 maximum mana. And then this is where things get different. Gain the fire damage, increase cast speed, and then 1 less mana regeneration. So the differences are, this one gives me, the one I have on gives me fire damage and increased cast speed. If I switch it out, it'll give me plus 5 intelligence and plus 1 to all physical spells. Okay. Or we can go over to the Chaos Bolt. I'm using that on my Sorceress, so I kind of... Oh. There are different wands. Let's see, what can I get rid of? One slot. It's 4, 4, 3. So between these two, spell damage, intelligence. That's a lot more spell damage. Yeah, it's a lot more spell damage. But this also gives me, that's why it's there, it gives me a gem slot. Oh, you son of a... But if it didn't have the gem slot, this one's better, right? Increased spell damage 40% over 29%. So you know what? Selling it. We don't need 3 of these. Level 3, level 4, level 3. Mana regen. Ooh, it's the only one that has the mana regen. Selling it. And we're gonna buy.
Hello. Yeah, sure. I'll take it off your hand.
He sells wands, see? It's random. What will I get? Do I want to risk it? Let's see what we get.
Hey, not bad.
We got a bone. Okay, let's see. Obviously, it needs to be leveled up. It's my level. That's why what I was reading is they said every 2 levels, or even every level, vendors in this game actually sell you gear at your level. Right? So they probably just looked at what happened with Diablo, salt pissed people off, and changed it. So this is at my level. It's level 4 Bone Blast. I can add a gem slot if I have the right materials. Gain mana per enemy killed. So I get maximum 5 out of 5. What I spent and what it's worth is, wow, that's business, I guess. I spent like 700 gold. It's only worth 61. That's some bullshit. Okay. So, completely different. Because I don't have anything to do with mana per kill on my current one. Wow. Alright. That's, wow.
Boy, then.
Do I even want to bother? What level's this guy? Can't see him. Damn it! So looking at there. Level 17. Level 17, and he spent a little bit of money. Let's put this there. A little more space. Let's see. I can. Ooh, fancy belts. Let's take a look at fancy belts. What's this do? 27% increased mana recovery from flasks. 23% increased mana recovery from flasks. 1 out of 3 charm slots, which is normal. Then 6% increased flask life recovery rates. This one is 20% increased flask mana recovery rates. 24% reduced flask life recovery rates. Wait. I don't like that word there. 24% reduced life recovery rate. So it recovers slower? And it increases mana faster. Life flasks gain 0.25 charges per second. Mana flasks gain 0.25 charges per second. Okay, so both flasks autofill incredibly slowly, but they autofill. But I am not a fan of that reduced flask life recovery rate. So there really isn't much of a bonus to this belt, which is probably why I'm not using it. Interesting. I just like it because, you know what? I'm going to put all my orange stuff here. These aren't, but this is. This is. Okay. Kind of failed that already, but don't know if I'll have to go look at my monk and see if I even need those. Alright, anyway. One of these is for possibly this build, actually. Energy shield, thorns. Oh, I can't use. I was about to say if I could use these together, but I can't. This one needs dexterity, intelligence, and level 10. Increase evasion rating. Increase energy shield. Increase critical hit chance. Plus 11 strength. Plus 19 intelligence. Blood magic. So it should. See, it would make more sense if it actually gave me life. But I kind of want to try it. Unscalable. So you have 0 mana, and it uses life. And then this one, if I use a skill, I get hurt. Right? That's not a good trade-off. But yeah, lose 5 life when you use a skill. So they both, that's... I see that having uniques in this game are not exactly... Like, they're very specific. I don't exactly want a unique. The trade-offs are not cool. Blood magic. Now this could give me more life. It has a slot on it. And I'm trying to think. Would that make more sense for me to use on my sorceress? Blood magic. We'll figure it out. Okay. Can't use that anyway. Energy shield, plus 8 to maximum life, just plus 11 to maximum life. Cold resistance, but gives me 0.3 more life regen. Fire resistance. I have less shielding. Okay, so I can stay where it is. And my staff gives me... Okay. Any other gear? This gives me evasion. I'm a magic user, so I need energy shields. Yeah. Evasion, energy shield, rarity. Not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of that mask on her. But less shield, less evasion. Yeah, those are definitely not gonna... I do need new gloves. Energy shield is 31. I lose my evasion. Increase my energy shield by 9. Increase my maximum mana by 6, which is pretty much nothing. 0.5 life regen per second. Critical hits. Energy shield, evasion, accuracy, energy shield, evasion. Okay. See, life regen. If I can maximize, if I can put all gear that does life regen. What are these again? Evasion and energy shield, clear. Evasion, okay. If I can put all the gear that's at level 4, level 3. If I can put all of the gear that gives me life, then the blood magic may not matter. I'm trying to think also, like the bone, if I use the bone wand, doesn't matter because it doesn't use any of my magic. My minions will do most of the fighting, or at least I'm trying to gear towards that. Could be interesting. If I could do maybe like a maximum shield, maximum life regen, then the blood magic could be interesting. Very interesting. Energy shield. Thorns. Okay. What's this one? Energy shield. Plus 8 intelligence. Ooh, energy shield stronger. Doubles it, just like the other one. Plus 6, and then 13%. This one is 24%, plus 12%. Stun threshold, I